good to go. Yep, looks like it. Excellent. Right. Clear the throat as per normal. There we go. Right. Let's just get to the game. Okay, so yes, I have added a few extra mods because I've been, like I said, I have been trying to crank things back up again to where they were before. But now I know what the issues are and know how to. Well, I know the basics of how to optimize in beginner level, but I don't know. I am no expert. I do not claim to be. I just have some tools which I found that work. Specifically, I'm using Rimworld at the moment, and that seems to be working quite well because it allows me to update the mods and optimize the textures if it uses anyone, and get the loading order relatively optimized. Obviously, it's never going to be perfect, but it is a very, very good starting point. So I can recommend it. Just make sure if you do it yourself, go with the later databases rather than the download ones, because then everything is kept bang up to date as changes happen, which is pretty good. Okay, so we'll do the so I did sort of have to play the game for about a couple of minutes or so afterwards, and we had a unfortunate incident with a boomer loop. One of our, as you can see, there is said boomer loop being carried by Odd Job. Cersei got injured, and there's a bit of damage to here, and there's some claret jam. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It is jam, nothing else. Right, so at the moment we are experiencing a major bottleneck with regards to resources coming in. Specifically, one resource in particular, namely steel. So I am probably gonna create a couple more fields here for steel, and if we ever end up with a backlog of these things, then so be it. Also going to try and put some more peeps into here, so that they can do some digging. I've set up, and it's going to cost me a few steel, but in the long term it'll be worth it. This will help to scan the environment for, and it sort of self-regenerates, but it takes like a time before the next one, and it was like, oh, here is some ceramite, here is some steel, here is some uranium, all those sort of things, which is, if for people who didn't have like these mods, they could use. So yeah, Cersei's on her way to the Medipod, which is good because she is injured currently after fighting the boomer loop. So yeah, we've got the food coming in. We've got the silver slowly coming in at a level I'm kind of happy with. There we go. But like I said, I want to start getting the vehicle side done whilst I'm waiting for the other things to do their job. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to follow the same pattern of these, but I'm not going to put the sprinklers in because we need steel. But I will put in the what do you call it? The tilled soil, because that gives a night. Oh, what was that about the Oh, it provides Imperium, right? I don't have any of that. Okay, so same as before, 11 by 11. Then another 11 by 11 down here, and this will be converted to basically steel, and maybe over here then is when I can put like uranium if and when we get to the nuclear age. But there's a few other things we need to do first. I mean, we're keeping an eye on this. I mean, this is going quite well. The gene factory is progressing nicely. I have found out with regards to the Space Marine stuff is you can use the same pod and basically you just keep putting that person in, and like the first 20 I think makes them into a baseline Space Marine. Then you stick them in again to make them into a Primaris, and you stick them in again to make them into a Custodes, and then you put them in again to put them in, make them into a Primarch, which is a long-winded process, but on my off-stream save it helps because one of the people that joined my colony was already a Custodes, thereby cutting out the first 3 steps, and I'm going to work on converting her into a Primarch, which sounds horrible when you say it like that, but it's, you know, they can have some good stuff. I've also figured out how to work the vehicles for that as well, which is the Rhino is a surprisingly good vehicle for traveling. Does need, basically, to sort of be fully optimized, you need 3 people: driver, gunner, and then one or 2 passengers, which would be like your Marines, basically. And it's really good for like sending out to like nearby expeditions and things like that. Downside is we've got to get there first. So, and to get there, we need a vehicle bay. And to have a vehicle bay, we need steel. So, I'm going to start work on these areas down here. Now, I think I mentioned before, let's just deconstruct these because we don't need them anymore. Basically, this is going to be where the food resources can be grown, right? Like, I don't know, like peppers and anything that's like food related is going to be, you know, for like ingredient related is going to go here, so they can go straight into there, into the kitchen, and everything else as well. Okay, so that's part 1. Part 2, I'm going to start slowly working on converting this area into, I think this actually just by itself, I can probably even move the doorway down a little bit. I think making this area, I'll keep it like from like that corner to that corner down to there, will be the first main warehouse. Now the downside to this is I need to find somewhere to put all of this. I'm not entirely sure where I want to go with that first of all. So before I proceed any further, let's actually put some more of these down. So again, I'm going to sort of keep that to 11, and as you can see with this, by doing it this way, it will match up. Oops, no, I didn't want that. So I'm not even going to worry too much about the fences on these because it just doesn't make sense. I don't need it anymore. Orders, and I want beacon. I'm really liking how this new menu, well, say new, this menu system I've turned on, activated, what you want to call it. So actually, no, I'll keep. No, I'll keep those there. These ones I'll break down. Also need to put some dirt on here, don't I? So where is it? That'll be flooring, I think it comes under. Where is it? Flooring. I just want regular old soil. There we go. We'll put that there. There we go. See if there's anything else there. No, doesn't look like it. I can't. Yes, I think actually I probably will keep it to here. Maybe even move it down to like that sort of level, and I'll keep, because then like any fishery stuff can go in there, food stuff in there, blah 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 blah, all that garbage. Right, so let's again keep doing this. There you go. So that's it. But these are going to be basically made into different ingredient thingies. And they put like, what's that? That is straw matting, so that needs to be broken down. There we go. Same for that. Extract that. Until that's done. Then I can sort all these out. But yeah, the main issue is going to be steel. So first things first, let's check the work orders, because things have been changed lately because I didn't use stuff. They all seem to reset that stuff. So looking at this, I mean, now we have got our our dwarf guy. Where's he gone? Where's our dwarf guy gone? No, it's not Newton. Where is it? Oh, here you go. Who will be? So that's his name. He's our mining dude, right? So we need to make him. Yeah, he is going to be our #1 mining and quarry guy. Let's have him actually just doing that. We won't have him on entertain. We won't have him on sell either. Yeah, actually, we'll take all of those off. It was good to have like a tinker around with these eventually. So, yeah, anyone who's medical is that. Apparently, he's medical, but we don't want him to be medical. We want him to be our minor quarry, diggy diggy hole man. Okay, so training. No, I don't worry too much about training. Actually, let's put everyone on at least one level of training. One level of guard. There we go. Okay, so we've got the hauling. Yeah, we've got archaeology now. We'll have soon, but we'll worry about that once that's done. We've got fishing. Okay, so we need people fishing. So we'll put Dave on fishing, Mary on fishing. There we go. Okay, so let's go one by one. So we don't have anyone who needs child. That's for babies, basically. Not like like a toddler, younger child, more like baby sort of thing. Warden, we don't have any prisoners at the moment, I don't think. Let's check. Or maybe we might have one. So I'll check that in a moment. Let's check that now. I know we do have one prisoner. Okay. We have one prisoner at the moment, so I'll leave the warden stuff. Who's our main wardens? Actually, let's because Ilfril, you are currently zonked off in the cryo sleep until we can get your genes sorted. So we'll keep you on 0 at the moment. I'm gonna do with you when we can wake you up. Okay, so wait is waiting, sell is for selling obviously stuff, handle is for animals. I don't think I need to worry too much about that. I mean, anybody who can do it, I'm going to put them on 4. Anybody who doesn't, I'm not going to worry too much about it and do other stuff. So we'll keep it on like the ones who are really passionate about it, basically. Otherwise, we have like the double or the triple flame going. Okay, so yeah, entertain. Nobody's. I mean, don't talk too much about that right now. Okay, cooking. Again, we don't have to worry about that because we have the replicator stuff. So let's actually just turn that off for now. Hunting. We're not hunting any animals. Construct. Yeah, we'll keep that there. Growing. Yep. Mining. Yep, sounds good. Plant cutting. Yeah. Smithing. Tailoring, training, art. We'll do art once we get to a point where we might actually be able to do today. So who's our number 1 artist? That's going to be Stanley, looks like it. Alright, you know what, let's put him on 4 for now. And silly, let's just put you on 4. Crafting, hauling, cleaning, don't have that because we've got the bots. Leaning, genetics, we're not worrying. Oh, you know what? Who's our number 1 genetics? That's going to be... Well, Zane's our smart boy, so let's put it on 4 for him. Jisoo as well, because that just seems like the sort of thing she would do. Hubi, just because, why not? Elfril, but he's tanked up. Okay, research. Yeah, research. Okay, think of archaeology. That's going to be Zane, so let's put him on 3. Tank as well for 3. Jisoo 3 as well. Elfril's asleep. Hubi, yeah, you know what? As he's a rock boy, let's put him on 2 actually. Writing, that fishing. Yeah, we're not worrying too much about writing books right now, but I'll do that as and when. Same for ritual. Okay, seems like we're good to go. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a quick save. Because there's a lot of changes I've just made. So let's save this and we'll call this New Vegas Props. Props and decorations, actually. Have it match the stream name. Okay, right. Now, speaking of props and decorations. Okay, so that's the opening salvo dealt with. Yeah. Props and decorations. Okay, so... There's a few, when I was tinkering my off-stream save, there's a lot of sort of things that you can bring back from the various ruins, caravans and other bits and pieces which make really good funky decorations. And there's actually a mod that someone's added which pretty much is like ancient ruins. So it's like ruined cities and other bits and pieces like that with some pretty good sort of decoration type stuff. So that got me thinking, and I started looking about to see what type of decorations and props there are, not realising that I've had this all along. I think it's under main, so I've under main or miss. I've had the miss. This is the problem, trying to find out, remember what it's kind of, because I saw it and I can't remember what it was under. Of course, I could just type in props. There you go. That's under furniture. Okay, that makes sense. Right. So the thing with props is they are exactly as they sound. They are props. You can't interact with them, but they make the environment look good. Like, for example, we have floors and we can have stuff here. You can see there's different materials. Now this actually does need silver, for example. There is things like borders where you can have warning borders or stone borders or flagship markers, and these, because they're just basically paint on the ground, cost 0. So decals, for example, we can have like okay, it's difficult to see there. Let's actually just see a big one. Elevation, ancient escalator, boom. So again, these can't be used. I mean, they can be walked over, but they look pretty good. And each of these basically costs 5 silver to represent your, buying the materials and the paint and the other stuff. You could have medieval decorations. There's spacer decorations. Now these only look good, but they look like they can be used, but they're not that great. But for example, here, a server rack. I could put server racks in a certain room and create a fake server room. I say fake in terms of the game because you just can't interact with it. It doesn't give you any bonuses. But if I want to make like a real funky looking research laboratory, I can put stuff like these up on there just to sort of say it's decorations. Or in the kitchen. Actually, no, the kitchen is a good example here. Now, you've got to be careful with these because some of these can be what's the one I'm looking for? Some of these have versions that are interactable, like the kitchen sink and stuff like that. For example, let's have let's actually go to the kitchen. Where is it? It's down here, isn't it? So I could put in this sort of kitchen here. I could have against this wall. Boom. There you go. See, kitchen service. Boom. There you go. Boom. We have a kitchen, semi-functional kitchen already. You could also have a decorative bar. Again, totally unusable though. Like, whereas here, see, I can click on it. These ones, it has nothing you can interact with it. So yeah, I'm going to leave that there for now. Okay, so crank that up to 3 and let everyone do their thing. Right. So this is going to be the what do you call it? Like I said, this is going to be the second steel farm. We've got steel farm there. Sorry, I'm treating this kind of like as one. So steel. Oh, see, compact machinery. Boom. Oh, that's very handy. So let's do a mine of vein there. There we go. Oh yeah, boom. There we go. So even just doing that little bit has got a little bit of steel, and this has started to, build up. Yeah, we really need to work on the steel stuff. Okay, now I said last time that I was trying to think of what to go in here. Good evening, and I've added the museum mod. Because I was thinking like up here, in the casino area, somewhere around like maybe here would be a very good spot for the museum. Or maybe even put it here. I don't know yet. Holy crap, yeah, that's a very long time, but thank you very, very much. It's most appreciated. I got distracted then. Right, so the whole thing with the decorations mods, plural, is that now the design I'm quite happy with, but there's going to be like a lot of things that are going to be open and empty. Now, I do have what's the one I'm looking for? Basic casino stuff, but I want decorations. I want this to look good, and I'm going to use the income from the casino to buy the props and the decorations. So it'll be like a sort of self-building type thing, and it'll, as time goes on, then I can add to it and build up from it. So that's, yeah. But the biggest issue I'm facing right now, without a shadow of a doubt, has now become steel. Anything else is not going to be a major problem. I mean, yeah, there's going to be problems. It's going to be slowing down, but the riddle of steel, part 2, is the major bottleneck we have right now, because steel is what, you know, the generic material that they use for metal in the game, rather than having those 6 million specific types of various metals. It's steel. It's steel. It doesn't matter. You can think of it just as what they call metal, the various metals on this world. They call it steel, but it's probably, so, you know, like copper or bronze, or doesn't matter. What does matter though is getting hold of the stuff. So, as I mentioned before, the vehicles, specifically the Rhino. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save and I'm going to show you, because it's going to be easier to show, because otherwise we were waiting a long time. I'm going to do a very quick jump over to my off-stream saves, just so you can see it. Because I have a Rhino there, and I've only recently discovered a feature that I didn't realise was part of the mod, which has got me very happy. So, we'll go to SG's basically self-game Olympus Mons 2, because it was the second time I restarted it. So, okay. Plus, also I can show you the stats for what the Primaris and the Space Marines are, because I have a Space Marine now. I have a Space Marine. But yeah, this is going to be a very, very quick overview. Then we'll go back to the main one. So like I say, this save is a little bit more cheaty, because this is kind of the point. I just wanted to, you know, progress things along. So plus also the fact, this. Let's just say that I've made a decision I may come to regret. I cloned the genome of my Archite into her partner, which basically means they are both immortal now. The thing is, I forgot something as well. Yeah, the Rhino. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She has 6 kids with this dude right now, and they're in a flirting frenzy. Yeah, each of these kids has the genomes. It is ridiculous. All this because I found a genome recombinator in the Jedi Temple ruins. Yeah, so she got a lightsaber and she got basically made into a demigod. But yeah, the Rhino. The Rhino. Yes. But yeah, basically these first 7, 8 people now all pretty much have this genome. Yeah, you can see they've got like sort of greeny yellow skin. The exception of this person here. This was the person I said that was probably like getting closer in their 90s, so I just cloned the genome from Jade into her, and she went from being in her 80s to, as far as the game's concerned, now in her 20s. So technically, she is a baseline human. However, she has all of this. Where is it? Where's my here we go. This is my Custodes, Brilla. She is awesome. She literally just, she crashed in a ship and we rescued her, and she was like, the Emperor sent me to protect you, so welcome to the colony. Now, let's start off with Connor first, because he is our Primaris. So it starts off, each time you put him in the genome machine, one of these things gets added, which represents, if you're familiar with the 40k lore, essentially this is like the operations that are given to them when they're teenagers, one after the other in roughly that order, ending with the Black Carapace. That is what allows them to plug into the Space Marine, the Adeptus Astartes power armor. Without that, it's not a clue. Now, these next couple of genes, these are the ones that come when you get the Primaris, which is the upgraded or the improved version of the Space Marines. So it makes them just a little bit stronger, a little bit more powerful. They're like almost like the Mark II, if you were. And it goes, you see that? Is that there? It's only 3, but it gives them some things. Now, this is basically, once you complete the implantation, they become, as you can see there, Primaris Space Marines. But yeah, we're not going to look at that right now. This is where the magic happens, the automated genitor. And this takes an increasing amount depending upon the tier that you put them in. I thought you needed a separate machine. It's not. You just keep putting them into that each time and they get upgraded to the next thing. Obviously, once they complete one tier, they then get upgraded to the next tier. So they get implanted with all the marine genomes, progenoid glands, I should call them, and you get enough of those, boom, they're marine. They get all the Primaris ones, boom, they're all Primaris. It's when you start getting into this now, technically speaking, with Brillo being a Custodes, I could put her in here and upgrade her to a Primarch. But the problem is it needs 40 of the capsules to do it, which are the genome capsules. And this is not exactly how it works in the lore, but this is the way that the Rimworld version works of it. So as you can see, this is why, and I'm now going to head back to the main save in a second, why I've been growing this stuff, the Neutraleaf, because I need that to convert it into the Neutralite, and the Neutralite is what I convert into the genome packets, which allow me to create Marines, Primaris, Custodes, and eventually Primarchs. But what's got me excited, and I only realised this the other day when I was playing this as well, is I was wondering how you would actually set up the vehicles, the Space Marine arm and stuff like that to represent the different chapters. I don't have to, because there's a little paintbrush there. Yeah, you can colour them the way you want. So I went with Ultra Smurf, just because I like the colour. And you can have patterns, or you can have skins. So for example, let's say, there's the, I want some real garish sort of coloration. And then when the people assigned to work on the vehicles comes along, tinker, 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 boom, you have that. Plus there's also, like I say, the colour one, which is the primary one. I mean, if I wanted to, I could make, what's it there? It's very difficult to see. Oh no. No, don't want that. It's very difficult to see, but it's very, very faint. Let's go colour free. That might do it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, oh, no, there you go. Yeah, you can see it's on the patterns. That's just a regular default one. Okay, so yeah, then you can save your palette. You can create all the other ones. You can literally customize them with the colours you want. The only thing they didn't put on there, and I think from what I remember reading about the module, even the dev said it's really, really tricky to do. To the point of being practically not impossible, but it's not worth the effort to put into it. But as time goes by, they're not saying they won't do it. Is putting on symbols for the various chapters and things like that. It's low down on the list of priorities because it's in effect you'd have to put like another skin around it and have it transparent, and then have that. It adds on an extra layer of complexity and issues, which, to be fair, they don't want to do. Now that's not to say some smart boik might come along and think, wait a minute, if you do it like this, it will work and it won't take up all the memory. You know, they said, yeah, if somebody can figure it out, great success. But at the moment, we're just going to go with the basic, the basic color scheme. But it works. I mean, as soon as I saw that, I was just like, oh my god, I have an ultramarine rhino. I also found out how you actually reload the frigging turret. It took me almost a week because I'm an idiot. It's like I'm trying to reload. No, I had the ammo over here, and I was trying to reload it and going, why is it not reloading the freaking Kraken ammo? And then I actually read the instructions again, and it turns out you just have to load it into the cargo and then press reload, because it reloads from the cargo, not from, as I first thought, not from any storage things. But one thing that does please me very good, and why this has become like my staple thing, and one of the things I want to gun, if you pardon the pun, gun for, in the main one, is the cargo space. This thing has a ridiculous amount of cargo space. And obviously, people in like the Marines and stuff like that in the armour will take up a big chunk of that. But this, one driver, maybe the mech to go along with it as well, maybe a guard to go alongside it, can go to most of the base maps that are within a reasonable travel distance, absolutely deal with whatever's there, because there's a little turret on top of the Rhino. And this is a tier 1 vehicle, by the way. There are bigger vehicles in this game. Much bigger vehicles. The Rhino is sort of like the standard one. There's also bikes and other bits and pieces. That's not including the dreadnoughts as well. There's the Land Raiders, the Baneblades, and those things are, yeah. So let's just head back to the main save, because, yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm gunning for. At the very least, because once I get the Rhino, once I get the at least a basic combat squad, I can start doing caravans, because I've really got to grips with how they work now. They are they're not, I'm not gonna say simple, but it can be a bit, oh god, what's going on here type thing. But by messing around in a save like the one I just showed, where it doesn't really matter and things were a little bit more overpowered, then it gives me a leg up, and I didn't have to worry about the basic stuff. It's just right, load that. Oh, that's how it works. And once I saw how it works, it all clicked, boom, and it was all good. So, and honestly, the camera stuff isn't too bad. I mean, it's not, the base stuff isn't amazing, but it is fun. And because I then added, like I say, the mod called, I'll show I think what it's called, Ancient Ruins, I think is the name of it. It basically gives lots more places for you to explore, like multi-level maps. Like going underground and all that kind of thing. So it's going to be interesting, and I'm going to see if I can get one of those up. They're a little bit more tricky to get hold of because of just the way the game is, but it's also to balance it out as well. You go into there, you clear one of those out, and ooh, you give them the Carolinas there of some skull armor. Very nice. Okay, so it's looking good, and I'm primarily going to be getting it for the decoration stuff, but some of them are pretty good. Some of them are pretty good. So I think I need to remove the roof here, don't I? So orders. Oh, that's roofing. Sorry. Was it floors? Oh no, it's zone. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so let's get rid of that. Yeah, let's get rid of that as well, because why is that stun bat? Oh yeah, the stun batons are great. Stun batons are absolutely brilliant. I'm going to be making more and getting all my crew to have those, because this guy's a creature. It's like, a big creature doesn't happen all the time, and some creatures do have resistances, but it is so confusing. It's like bzz, 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 sort of thing. It's really good fun. Right. Okay. So again, just give me itchy nose. Right. So At the moment, we're pretty much just going to say it's the waiting game. It is the waiting game. It's the steel, though. It is the steel. That's the main thing. There we go. We've got our boy Hubie. He's going in. He's going to be doing some... he's already got some steel there, which is good. Like silver, don't mind too much about. The plasteel, don't mind. The uranium. The uranium's going to come in handy once we get 2 reactors. But we don't need it right now. But it's, we'll keep it for the future. It's going to come in handy. I know that. Because those reactors are pretty sweet. But again, we need steel. I'm going to have to, anything that basically uses steel, I'm going to have to sort of try to avoid queuing up, because obviously, like this, I mean, this for example is here, 300 steel for the advanced geothermal generator. Right, so, okay. Oh, it's called a fish. Okay. Okay, so look at the work schedule. Let's make sure this hasn't reset itself. Or if we said it, be a more accurate term. Let's put Zane. No, Zane's our researcher. So I think keeping him on anything Smart Boy related will be a good idea. Yeah, so we have got a vampire, an illithid, and essentially they call it a lapis, but what's it? A lapis is a. It's I don't know what do we call them as. Oh, here we go. Oh, from Alpha Genes. There we go. But they're basically kind of like sort of dwarfs crossed with Earth elementals. So. With a sort of smattering of, if you've ever played D&D, Earth Ganassi. Yeah, we'll keep that there. This will be our long-term organic storage, so we call it. Although, again, I am very tempted to make this whole area here like into a little crypt, just for the novelty factor of it. Right. Oh yeah, you can see it has the as the pillars get built. Oh, hang on, that's in the wrong place. That shouldn't be there. There we go. No, that should be there. But as the pillars get built, this area gets covered up because they can support a roof. Same for here. Like this whole area here now, you can see this is covered. So excuse me, I didn't take any antihistamines yesterday or this morning, and I'm now paying the price. So yeah, this I think will become the, I'm going to call it the armory or something, or maybe even temporary thing. But we need, or Class A. I do need to have. I mean, I suppose technically speaking, now the more I think about it, because I want to keep this as the as like the warehouse area, because this with the treasury bit in the middle, and then the other bits, pinging off of it, like. So I suppose I could do a swap and have, maybe sort of keep the weapons. Yeah, I was trying to think. Yeah, maybe move the lab up here, or do I want it and just keep this like as some sort of manufacturing here, because then it's close to the resources. I know I keep changing my plans, but that's something that somebody has said. It's like, yeah, if you try and, you got to adapt. So, improvise, overcome, adapt, or whatever it was, whatever that phrase was. Look at that here. Yeah, you can see this. All the nice little areas being built. Right, let's actually. Where's it going? Floors. There we go. So we'll put. Okay, yep, so that's done. think also as well. Yep, I've set. Yeah, we're working on the drones as well. So once we get the level 5 drones, things are going to speed up quite a bit. So I think what I may actually, that's going to cost a lot. I may actually make a level 5 mining drone at some point very soon to help, and just see if I can sort of get it to just work this area kind of thing. That'll literally be its job. Just have this, the mining drones permanently working here. But I don't know how to set up zones. Well, correction. I haven't set up zones before, so I'm gonna have to look into that and do some experimentation. Because having even 3 or 4 drones permanently working here would be a pretty good idea. And then keep the the sort of thing that you'd expect from drones. You don't have to mistreat them, but the repetitive, unpleasant tasks would be that's. No, I'm going down an AI rant. No, I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good. Yeah. Alright, there we go. And this is what level are you, sir? See, that's a tier 2 drone. Look how fast this is working. So I'm trying to build tier 2. Do they do mining? Yes. I was trying to think. Because there's ones that can specifically do quarrying, and I can't. Let's have a look. Where's my robots? Oh yeah, here you go. Like areas. So yeah, I'd create an area. Okay, so I'm trying to think which one it is. That's a hauler bot. Now, okay, there's one that specifically can work on quarry. Maybe a kitchen bot, actually. It sounds weird, but no. Okay, so it's either a kitchen bot, or maybe it's a crafter. Let's have a look. Okay. Oh, what type? Smith. Oh, here we go. Smith. Okay, so no, it's not that one. I was looking at the wrong bit. Okay, so yeah, it's a builder bot. So yeah, we need to make a builder bot and have. Actually, you know what? Thinking about it, let's see if I can make an area here. New area. Okay. So manage areas. So if I put it to there, so if I look at these robots and I manage the area and I change the name to, let's change it to Quarry 1 in case I add in a second quarry later. Right. Okay, so Quarry 1. Right, so now, yes, there we go. Okay, so I can make build a bot and I can just assign it to Quarry 1. Okay, let's do a test for this actually. Let's make a low-level, basic tier 1 bot and assign it to the quarry to see how well it does. Okay, so we're not going to go tier 5 or anything like that. We're just going to go, that tier 1, very basic, very simple, won't take that many resources. I mean, it'll take some, but it won't take that many compared to like a tier 5. So just something nice and simple. I'm trying to decide which one it is I want to go with. I think it was it construction on mine. Okay, so we've got builder, so builder bots, or is it a crafter? I don't think it'd be a crafter. Okay, so it's not. I'll leave that there because that will tell me what they're doing. So it's builder. What's it? Omni. I think Omni's obviously got all of them, but I want to check. Okay, so yeah, we'll go with a basic builder bot for now. Just to say, just a simple level 1 builder bot. that we're going to assign to here just to see how effective a level 1 is. So looking at the builds, we want to go for... Although, having said that... No. Let's stick to the original plan. So we'll make one of those, and then we'll make a basic builder bot. There we go. So builder bot requires 1. Yeah, still requires steel. So it requires 1 robotic matrix. Do I have any robotic matrices? I do not. Okay, so I've already used them up. All right. So robotic matrix simple. That is 2 components and 2 robotic components. And 2 robotic components is 40 steel. Okay. But yeah, like I say, this is for the test. So, oh, sorry, no. This is for the test. So yeah, it's gonna be. But if this works, wait, what am I doing? I can just use one of the existing bots. I'm an idiot. I'm a number 2. I can just. Oh no, because this is one that's only for the quarry. That's why. Oh, I knew there was a reason why I was doing that. Because I want the other builder bots to still be working on everything else. But if I assign it right, I can just say, go to quarry 1. Ooh, some weapons. They are afraid to enter your territory for the following reasons. Dwarves. Oh, that's a bit, erase. Oh, well, oh, is that why? Oh my god. We've just had a light, yeah, haul urgently. We've just had a lightsaber crash into one of our fields. Haul it urgently. Yep, I know. No, this is what I want. Lightsabers. God, where can we put that? For now, let's just put that there. Yeah. We've got a lightsaber now. A functional short lightsaber. Holy sh... Who's got the highest melee skill? Probably Cersei, thinking about it. 8.69. Okay, 8. Oh no, that's a 10. Okay, it's Machinto so far. It's a 10.21. Yeah, okay. I'm thinking we give it to Machinto. Congratulations, you now have a short lightsaber. There you go. Go and pick up your thing. I think you'll understand why I just got a little bit giggly then. No reason. Okay. Oh, that's so good. We're going to have to make Machinto into a Jedi now, aren't we? Yeah, we're going to have to make him into a Jedi. Alright. Yeah, apparently that was a weapon pod crash and it was a lightsaber. Which is nice. Man. Let's have a look at this. Okay. So I think, if I remember correctly, okay, right. Lightsabers often come in shorter styles, often used in the offhand during 2-weapon fight. Right, okay, so it's not a full lightsaber, it's a mini lightsaber, but it does the job. I mean, yeah, that's actually pretty good. Not amazing, but yeah, we're We're going to have to make this dude into a friggin' Jedi, aren't we? Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm fine. Back to the plot. I know there's a plot. So I'm thinking, because we have a lot of weapons and stuff already stored here, I'm thinking actually I'm going to do a adjustment to my original plan and maybe move the crafting bench. Sorry, the Reese, but then it's close because it's Zane's bedroom here. God, this is difficult. This is really freaking difficult. Okay, what I'm going to do is I am going to put down some nice wooden flooring in here so it actually looks quite nice. Right, so look at the flooring. We're going to go with just some basic wooden flooring, nothing fancy. We'll put that in there. Put that over there. There we go, and that'll give us some nice, nice wooden flooring, and use up some of the wood that we've got. There you go. And this is filling up quite nicely. So we've got a nice source of organic material used in the replicator system, and as this gets filled up more and more, if we need to, I can then do that. Alright, so that's working on that. Okay, so that's going to be... Oh, yep, the crafter bot is making the components to go to there. So this little area is... I'm very happy with how this has turned out. Very, very happy. Okay. Right. So, still. So, I need to come up with a name for this bot so we know that... its job is to work in the quarry. Like, I don't want to call it Quarry Bot, because that's what it's going to be called now, isn't it? So yeah, we'll call it Quarry Bot 1. So we know that that's its job, and what it should do is then, as it, it'll mine everything in there. It'll spend all day, every day in there, mining anything out that can come from the quarry, and then go and get itself recharged as and when it needs to. So I think what I can. Honeydew. Oh my god, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yes. Diggy hole. So, yeah. Oh my god, that's great. Okay, so yeah. I think what I'll do is I will put the mining the little recharging station just sort of like there. So it can just basically go in, blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah, all that kind of. So yeah, it'll go out to like the other spots where it needs to like deposits. Maybe make this area into. In fact, actually, the more I think about it, the more I'm thinking that this should become the warehouse area. I know I was originally going to do it here, but the more I think about it, having all diggy droid. Oh god, that and Jaffa Factory. Oh my god, Jaffa Factory 2 has been brilliant. We talk about the Yogscast, one of my favourite YouTube channels, and they have a series based on Minecraft at the moment, in which they're basically just making a factory to make a Jaffa cake, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous and over the top. They have trains, portal. It's like they've tried to make it as complicated as possible. And it's just absolutely hilarious. Okay, so yeah, we'll go steel. Okay. I am a droid and I'm the So, okay. So yeah, I'm definitely thinking then this area here should become. Yeah, this area here should become the warehouse. For at least, for storage for the materials, like this here. Maybe move that into here, and then because I mean, actually, having said that, I just realised something. I can still pretty much keep things as the way they are. Okay. Ah, yes, right. Because what I need to do is I need to destroy these walls because these are hindering me at the moment, and then I can rebuild the lab into a much bigger sort of thing here. And actually, that might be a good idea. Let's rebuild the lab, so to speak. Okay. So let's There we go. That's it. Wait till it does that. Yeah, so if I rebuild the lab, because what I need to do is I need to position things here so that these little tables are more, what's the word I'm looking for? More optimally laid out. Because I'm going to need a bit of room. I can keep this area here as the... I'm including like these two chambers as the, what you call it? The area for valuables. Vault, that's the word I was looking for. And then these things, these bits and pieces here can be moved up to the storage area up here. You know what? Let's actually do that right now. Can I... Oh, no. Let's just put it up there for now. Okay, this is just a temporary thing because we need to make some... hey, advanced logic. There we go. This is just also we've got some room down here to do some more work. This is the great reorganization. There we go. That's that side done. And then we'll do the same for this side. And I'm going to have to move him back. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I'm going to have to move them back again at some point, but from there, yeah. No, I don't want wallpaper. I want matrix. Yeah, there we go. Cue that bad boy. You know what? I'm going to leave the wallpapers there for now. Oh, well, it wasn't working then. It's just like, oh, so there we go. Okay. So yeah, we'll clear this area out. We'll move everything up to there. Reorganize here. Reorganize this as well. Oh, oh. Okay. Nice, nice. Awesome. So yeah, there you go, lad. That's the thing, this dining room as well. It's functional, but it's boring to look at. The props and decoration stuff will be pretty good. Right, has it been made? I think it has. Oh no, they're still making the components. Okay, so it's going to take a little while. Yeah, because yeah, it's the steel. We don't have the steel right now. So yeah, this needs to be another steel grown zone. Nope. There we go. Again, we'll set that to steel, and that should automatically fill it out. It will take time, but that's fine. Well, that's 2/3 of the way full now. You know what? I was wondering why they were doing that. There you go. So, how did I get in there? And I was like, yeah, because I built a wall there, didn't I? Okay, so yeah, we're getting organised. Yeah, well, I say say that. So yeah, we'll keep this as the sciencey block. We'll keep this as the vault, but I will extend it down to here. Oh, I know what I can do. Oh, okay, this can work. This can work. Okay, so right. So I just had one of those sort of moments where my brain just goes, "You could always do this. You might like it." Right. There is going to be a change. I will admit that, but okay. So it's going to take a bit of reorganisation, but that's fine. We've got plenty of ironwood. We've got plenty of normal wood. This is just going to be, yeah. Okay, so first things first, we'll keep this here for now. We'll get rid of these internal walls because we don't need to do this right now. And also, I want to try and kind of match what I'm about to do. So I'm going to do it in one... Oh! A dromedary called Chelsea is crashing into... Oh! Okay, Who's our nearest? Who's our nearest? Boik, who can help? Okay. Oh no, Ruby, you're probably the closest. Can you go and rescue Chelsea, please? There you go. Look after them. It's a camel. Oh, Chelsea. And she's crashed in the. Oh god, that's. Yeah, her pod crashed right in the middle of the building site. Oh well, that's a bit unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, we need steel. That's it. There you go. Look after her. I mean, oh, that's thing does. Oh, what's his Okay, no, so he can look after animals, which is good. That would have been. Consumes minerals so harden to use his body against. Oh my god, he's got like bio armor. Nice. It takes minerals. Alright. Okay, so he's attended to her basic wounds. Right, now let's see if you can. Let's see, I have to undraft you for this. And then. Nope, can you. No, I don't want you to. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, she. Oh. Okay. We need someone to tend her. No. Oh. Flotsy, I think would be the one. No, who's the way could do? This could be something Dave could do. No. Okay. No, she is. We just need to give her something to rest. Maybe we can just do that. Okay. Oh no, we just saved her. Okay, we just saved her. So she may decide to join, she may not. You can't. Some animals you can force, you can kind of like force or heavily encourage to join. Others you can't. Right. I'm gonna have to adjust this because this being off center as well is really bothering me for some reason. So yeah, I'm gonna. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna have to sort of. Yeah, this is bothering me. It being off center like this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. It's this. This is what's bothering me, I think. Let's get rid of those. Yeah, get rid of those. They are, like I say, they are bothering me. So yeah, I want this all sort of lined up really. Put that there. There's more sort of centralised. There we go. Same here as well. Yeah. Then that would be one. That's what was bothering me. Because this is a 3-wide door, and on one side, it was off-centered. That's why it was bothering me. It was off-centered. It was definitely making my brain twitch. Right, so whilst that's doing that, let's just... so I'm going to get organised. Okay, so let's actually just... Why are you doing that? Could do this. Well, I selected it. I just want to. Not the most efficient way. I know. I want to try and make this into like one big room, basically. Oops. Okay, animal feed. That's fine. Yeah. We'll keep that as the entrance way for him. Yeah, we need to have a dedicated area for weapons and ammo and all that gubbins. So I'm thinking actually, this side can be armor, because, you know, I'm going to need, you know, this armor and clothing has a lot of overlap. I mean, essentially armor is clothing with a protection level on it. So it will use a lot of the same materials. So keeping the tailoring and the armoring section reasonably close together makes more sense. It does to me. This might be one of those sort of moments that anybody who's like an expert or has played Rimworld for ages will be going like, well, duh. But you know, for me, I'm still a beginner, and I need to go and blow my nose again. I'll be right back. So don't start. You know, yeah, I definitely did take the antihistamines, but I don't want to take them now because otherwise they make them, the ones that work make me drowsy. So there we go. And which is fine after the stream, but when I'm actually streaming, it'd be like that sort of thing. At least the strong ones do. The weaker ones are not. They work, but they're not as good. So it's yeah, like I say, it's a lot of reorganisation going on here. Right, so okay, so we'll keep his little room for now. There we go. Let's look it over here. Oh, spy training, nice. So yeah. Armor, weapons, miscellaneous. Right. So I need to keep this bed reasonably thin, because this room works really well. Keep, you know, so they don't have to go all the way backwards and forwards to the thing. But I may actually just end up moving their bedroom. You know, move it. But hey, we got wallpapers. Excellent. Right. So I mean, technically speaking, if we wanted to, we could now make a yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah. No, it's queuing up now. There we go. Right. Okay. Okay. So yeah, reorganization time. Right. You know what? Screw it. I need. I said, let's move that to. Let's move that to there for now. And for no particular reason, we'll put that there. And we'll put that there for now. That can be deconstructed. That can be deconstructed. That can be deconstructed. Same for there. That can be deconstructed. Actually, yeah. So we need to have somewhere for Zane to live in, obviously. But we don't want it to be too far from here, so it needs to be kind of, I don't know, no, we're keeping this for like more ingredients and things like that. Oh yeah, the whole thing with defences, I remember that now. Why is that going around there? That's because I put the fences over thing, it completely fluffed up my my pattern, so it's just... No, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do at all. That is not what I want to do. That's what I want to do. There you go. That's what I wanted to do. Expand these areas. No. No, because that's... No, I wanted to join that. It's going to get annoying. Right, okay, so this is the red lentil zone, which sounds weird when you say it like that. There you go. And I'll keep those there because this is kind of dedicated to this thing, so I want to keep it metaphorically and literally ring fenced. So there's always so much to do, but I'm not complaining, just an observation. Yeah, that's an observation. Okay, see, that all keeps it all lined up. That's all lined up. So we've got room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ingredients. Yeah, let's actually expand that out a bit more to there so it all lines up. This gives a little bit more room then. Keep things all nicely lined up along the 11 by 11. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do that, we'll expand that, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we need to... Where can we put Zane's bedroom? Yeah, we need to put Zane's bedroom somewhere. So let's build a copy of this down to there for now. You can kind of see what I'm doing with this. I'm trying to sort of make it so that it's like the treasury vault's in the middle. Oh, no. This needs to go down even further. Oops, I apologise, headphone users. No, I just dunked my head as well. So I want this to go down to, what, there? Yeah, I want this to go down to about there. There we go. I'll probably keep those 2 doors there, just so people got an easy way to go into out of the vault. Right, and then yeah, let's do the outline first. And we've got plenty of ironwood, so I might as well use the. Yeah, got 32,000 and stuff. I might as well use it. Okay, so we'll move. We'll put like a nice fancy double door there, like a large. No, that's a 3. No, so yeah, that's a 3x3 door. I don't want that. I want a. Well, do we have any Imperial doors? Because those things are quite nice. Yeah, not a thing I thought I'd be saying. Imperialis door. Now I want a double door. Yeah, that would explain a lot why. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that explains why there's no. It has that weird glitch. But there's no thumbnail for it for some reason. Okay. Let's look at the doors structure. I really like it. It took me a while to get used to, but I really like how this is laid out, this dubs menu. Because that way it's expandable, it doesn't take up the whole screen. I can predetermine it, and it has scroll bars. Such a good little quality of life stuff, Dad. Right, see, I want double door. Yeah. Let's go for a regular double door. There we go. Oops, no. There we go. Let's cancel that. Actually. Let's deconstruct that. So yeah, once this has been built, then I can start expanding out the other doors. So yeah, this whole area here is going to basically become like this little chunk here will become the lab. This will become where the armor and the apparel will be, and then this sort of weird inverted T shape will be the vault. So let's start work on expanding this. Yep, get rid of that for now. So I kind of need to keep this here because of the bits and pieces, but what I will do is I will move this to a more sort of centralized location. It being off to the side like this just makes my brain itch in a way I don't like. So let's just move that over to there. This can then go. Yeah, because then that would fit perfectly right there. No, right, but then the problem then becomes it's not centralized for this. So again, it's just no matter where I place it, this is going to wind me up. this room here is going to wind me up. Something chronic. It's because of this. Yeah, it's because of this. It's just going to wind me up. Right. Okay. So let's find a place for Zane's bedroom to go. In fact, maybe just make him a new bedroom. Oh, hang on a second. Have we got a spare room here? We do. You know what? Easier thing to do. Zane, your bedroom's over here, mate. There you go. You now have a new bedroom. Nice big new bedroom. Yes, you do have to walk a little bit further to work, but all in all, it's a much better bedroom for you. Pop that for no reason there. Alright. Oh, this is going to be a pain. But it's something that needs to happen. It really does. Oh, 2,000 smoke leaves rotted away. Alright, that's fine. We'll deal with that. Oh, what's this? Diagnosis. Alright, someone's got an infection. Alright, that's fine. That's what we had the Medipod for. Alright, let's move these up to there for now. Yeah, we're going to get organised. Slowly. Very, very slowly. Yep, so we need to have somewhere to put that. A plasteel halberd, but blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, this is looking good. Slow, but it is what I want basically. No, press the right key. I'm doing this one by one because I just want to make sure I'm doing the right ones. Yeah, this place looks messy, I know. But what I want to do is then I'm going to move this bench like over to here. And well, you'll see what I'm aiming for. Again, I'm going to have to sort of dismantle that. Because this needs... What's much in the center? Well, you'll see. Let's just check something out. Reinstall that at... Okay, so that is the same size, which is what I thought. Okay, so... let's reinstall that. Again, just because... I need to make another one of those. Because I need to find roughly where the centre of the room is. Again, not necessarily needed, but it will definitely help. Yeah, this makes sense. This is that. This place really does look like a building site, but it does for a reason. Because it is a building site right now. Right, how's the bot going? Yeah, how you doing, pal? Right, we need someone to work on this. Okay, so yeah, skill 4. Stanley, you are? Was it Dave who's our builder? Oh, we're still missing some steel, right? Okay, so yeah, we're still missing some steel. Oh yeah, see, this is getting us like 3/4 full now. So okay, so that does whatever it's going to do. Yeah, look, we've got a big double door. Thank you, Dave, for going through the big double door that I spent ages getting set up. Right. Yes, the learnatorium's going to be expanded at some point. That was the word I was trying to think of before when my brain was trying to combine education and emporium into one word, and it was like for some reason I just had a complete mental block and could not combine the two words. Ow, sorry. No. Now we wait. Uh-huh. That's it. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna keep this as it is. What's the point? Oh, I wonder. Do we have tidal thing yet? No. No, we don't have. Yeah. It needs to be a place where it's built in moving water, which we don't have. We have still water at the pond, but I wonder if that pond's deep enough to put. Yeah, multi-story building facilities. Yeah, that's the thing that I might be able to do. Multi-story buildings. I don't know how that's going to work though. I've had a brief look at the things, but again, I will tinker around with that in my non-main save. Okay. So. Right, let's now actually start demolishing this, because I can then use this to sort of gauge roughly how much room the lab is going to take up. So I'm going to need there's a few items that I can add in later, like the cogitator, for which I will need a donated quote-unquote brain, because that is what allows me to study STCs, which I was talking about last week. Or basically, let's just call them, in simple terms, they're relics for the Warhammer universe, and they're required for like the real high-end tech, things like that. Yeah, it's basically a way of sort of limiting things so they don't become what's the word? Overused. So I'm just doing that for a reason. There we go. That's what I wanted. I think what I'll do is I'll have. In fact, actually, let's I'll look at that thing that popped up in a second. Rogue Trader. I was just talking about that. Cersei, I'm going to have to wake you up. You need to go and speak to our Rogue Trader. Rogue Traders are a thing, again, there's a lot of stuff in the 40k universe in this, I will freely admit that. Rogue Traders are like independent traders. They kind of don't answer to anybody except for maybe the High Lords of Terror or the Inquisition. They're pretty much given major carte blanche, as it were, within reason, to do what they want. Within reason. If it benefits the Imperium, a blind eye is turned to them. Which is one of the reasons why, because I know there's a 40k show coming up, and I'm hoping it will be either Inquisition focused or Rogue Trader focused. Because the Inquisitions are basically, they're like the, I suppose you can call them like the Imperium Ultra Police CIA type thing. Excuse me. Whereas a Rogue Trader would probably be closer in some ways to, like Serenity and things like that, where they go from place to place, doing jobs, doing trading, doing things, on the hush hush, stuff like that. So I think a Rogue Trader or say Inquisitor would be really good, but I am cautiously optimistic about it. Because Henry Cavill is a big fan of that universe, and his input into the first major stages of the Witcher thing was one of the reasons why he did so well, because he was a big fan of that. Okay, yeah, here we go. Let's see what we got. Here we go. STC fragments. Yeah. Finding an intact STC system will be the equivalent to discovering the font of all knowledge, and bloody campaigns have been waged over mere rumours of such a system. It costs 7,000 silver for a rogue trader. Oh god, I've got commissar uniforms here. Oh, this is so good. Yeah, you know what? No, I can't afford any of this right now. As much as I like this, I can't afford it. So I'm going to have to cancel that. I'm sorry. Oop, the fuzzball's awoken. Okay. So yeah, we'll keep this as one massive chamber. And then move that over to there. Ooh, oh wow, see, silver, very nice. Because I'm just trying to think how. Yeah, I think I'll just keep. Yeah, I think I'll keep the vault. Maybe just keep it as this, like this little central area. That might be a better idea. And once again, because having this as like as a big open area, ironically, I think will work quite well. I've just got to decide on the layout. Let's just break down these walls first of all. Yeah, because the vault itself doesn't need to be that big, but at the same time, I don't want it to, you know. Yeah, okay, we'll stick with that for now. We'll stick to the OG plan. Not so much the OG plan. Stick to the idea that I did have, and just have research lab, vault. Yeah. And then if need be, if it does need to get better, I can then just, in fact, actually I probably will do that now. I will extend the vault, so we've got the vault in the middle, the research lab on one side, and the armory and other stuff related like that on this side. So I'm really just basically rebuilding this thing. You know. This does not look how it originally was. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Right, let's say get those down there. Yeah. Make it nice and simple. Stops my brain from itching. And no, yeah, we'll keep this here for now. Like I say, then we'll extend it upwards if we need to. But I will move. In fact, let's do this now. Let's move that over to there. Then move that to. I don't know. Let's just put it there for now. Then we can. Place is also going to need some supporting columns, I think. Which is easy enough to do. Okay, so there. We have the vault in the middle, research area on one side. Yeah, there we go. Right. Now, in here, I do really want to put down the like the tiles like these, but that's going to take a ton of steel. But I think on this side it will be perfect to have some iron. I could just put down some ironwood just to fill. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Yeah, let's put down some ironwood, just some basic ironwood floors because I've got 37 and stuff, 37,000 of the stuff. So yeah, just some basic, generic ironwood floors. There we go. And then, same for this side. And then we'll make the inner bit fine ironwood. And we'll keep those doors there. This is going to look messy until this is done, but we can do. Yeah, we'll keep this as like a little entrance area. I may even just make. You know what? I'm actually going to make a. Yeah, let's make another set of set of doors there and there. There we go. So again, it's all lined up, and we'll put like another door. The equipment says roughly symmetrical. Same over there as well. And same there, so people don't have to go all the way around. And then what I can do is we'll get that. There we go. Even that's starting to look nice already. I mean, apart from the wood all scattered over the floor. Right, so the same for the vault area as well, but like with the ironwood, sorry, the nice ironwood floor. We'll go to fine one because we want our vault to look nice. People are coming and going, this is a nice vault. And I say we've got 31,000 of the stuff, so might as well. Right. Okay. So whilst that's doing that. Yep, Chelsea. How's Chelsea doing? Can I? Yeah, let's rescue Chelsea. Let's rescue her. She's still injured. She ain't doing too great. Let's rescue her. Because I've just done a lot, I am going to do a quick save once this game has caught up. There we go. Alright, so yeah, that's it. Yeah, we still need steel. Still need steel. Actually, what I can do temporarily, to sort of speed the process up a little bit, is to temporarily put one of the other bots in there. Then once Honeydew has been built, swap them over. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So here's a builder bot. Who's our best builder bot right now? That would be, or you know what? I could just rename builder bot 2 and have as Honeydew, and have builder bot 1 just replace 2. Yeah, actually that sounds like a good idea. Let's do that. There you go. Honeydew. Right, Honeydew, your place is in the quarry 1, please. Now, where is... Oh, there's Honeydew there. Okay, oh, that's actually worked pretty well, because if you've actually seen what a Honeydew melon is, sort of greeny, yellowy anyway, so that actually works out very, very well. Right, excuse me. Okay, let's go. See, so Honeydew should go over here. Actually, where's Honeydew's base spot? That's Oddjob. That's Bob. Oh, it's Honeydew. Right, so let's reinstall that there. And he immediately goes out. Did I? Oh, that's why I didn't set it on here. Okay. Oh, because, right, assigned robot area does not include the recharge station. Right, that makes perfect sense. Okay, so I need to extend this area to go all around here. Oh, yeah, I are learning. Okay, so manage areas, expand area, and we'll put it there. Okay, so then once his stations have been built, then I see. Oh, you understand now. There you go. There's the station. Hop. Okay, so who's that? That was Honeydew. Now we should be able to put you in Quarry 1. They're going to recharge. Yep, get your new programming for your area. I think you can do mining, can't you? Yeah, looks like you can do mining. Yeah, okay. Let's have a watch. Yeah, don't have any gear. If this doesn't work with honeydew, then we'll just switch over and to the one that does. But I'm trying to think which one. Yeah, so that one does that. Why do I keep thinking? Yes, that's the only one I can do is haul. Okay, yes, that's a full. The hauler bots. No, it's not. Wouldn't be kitchen bowl, would it? No, that's what the organic stuff. Okay. Builder. I could have sworn I saw that one of them had an option to actually on here, which is like the work types. Actually, I swear one of them had quarrying. That's starting to bug me. I can't find it. Okay, yeah, fair enough. We'll go with that. We'll see. We'll have to keep an eye on this. Yeah, so quarrying resources. I need to check something. But I may have picked the wrong robot type. Oh, yep, yeah, okay, that one. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so it is a builder bot. Okay. I was right, it is a builder bot I have to use. So there's something in the settings I'm not doing. I'm not doing right. Okay, research lab. Okay, we'll look down a bit. Let's deactivate it temporarily. Reconnect. Yep. Activate. Oh, hang on. Okay, let's just watch this for a bit and see if any of the other robots come in here and start tinkering around with this, and then we'll just move it over there to whatever one works. Okay. Yes. So yeah, they've assigned to quarry area 1. So yeah, I just need to keep an eye. Oh, we've got some steel coming, which is good. But yes, it's this. I need to, because I know that the bots can work in here because I've seen them doing it before. But I'm 90% sure it was the. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on that one. Right. All right. Hello. Onto my lap, please. Thank you. Right. Oops. Hi. Yes, you are being very cute. Pain in the butt, but cute. You're purring like a very purry thing. Oh, apparently Dave found some tequila whilst fishing. Good for him. Oh no, that's a cleaner bot. Okay, get rid of all the dust and crap. Yeah. I'm going to keep it on this part of the screen for the moment until I can actually see happen what I want to happen. Maybe it's got to be at like a higher level. Maybe. Only on the keyboard, please, madam. I can see what you're trying to do, but no. Okay. No. Don't do that. This is what I'm talking about. You on the keyboard. Big no-no. Bad enough you started sitting under the desk and making me jump. Underneath my desk is, as you can imagine, quite dark. Sometimes a bit black. Black cat. Do the maths. Okay. So once I can get this robot stuff started, I can then copy it, and I can just have like multiple drones just working the quarry. You hear someone destroyed Trump's star on Hollywood's Wall of Fame. I'm just actually surprised it's not happened before now. Very, very surprised it's actually not happened until now. I imagine there'll be a lot more stuff like that. Okay. Right, I'm going to let that run for a moment whilst I double check that thing about the drones. I know they can work in there. Okay. Right. That's a ruby. Yes. This is one of the downsides to having lots of different mods and bits and pieces. It's like, which one's causing the issue? Yeah, well, this is not a major issue. This is just one of those, type things. Oh, a warg is hunting Chloe for food. No, we're not going to have that. Nope, we are not having that. Who did we give the lightsaber to again? It was Machinto, wasn't it? Yeah, he has the light. Was it Machinto? Where's the lightsaber gone? Oh, it's been stored away. Alright, fine. Now, we're trying to give you a lightsaber power and you just put it away. Maybe because it's a sidearm. It's a sidearm lightsaber rather than a regular one. No, that could be it. Alright, so even so, Machinto, because you're our main combat dude. Where's that creature gone? Oh, there it is. He's over there. Oh wow, you're okay. No, that's a okay. Yes, once again, the animals are on this planet are slightly. They move really freaking quick. Like ridiculously quick. Ding ding ding. What's the point of me putting fences if animals can just go over it? Are you kidding me? This is why we need armor. And I'm trying to, you know, fine. You know what? Fine. I need to make one of these people into a mechanator, so we can have mechanoid, proper combat drones. There we go. Are you? No, I'm not having this. Two of them being knocked out by a fucking warg. Not having this. I do find the combat system in this a little bit annoying, because it's like you have a ranged weapon. Why are you not you? Apparently, this is like a common issue that a lot of people have. Is just like, yeah, game's great, but it's like the combat system is very quirky. Very quirky. So yes, we do need to have some maybe some auto defenses set up as well. But again, need steel. Steel's a bigger issue. That, oh, gosh, for fuck's sake, probably the cat being on my lap. Right, let's try and what we can do there. Okay. Okay, yes, we've got sidearms and things like that. Right. Yeah, so let's equip that short lightsaber. I gave it to you for a reason. Yes, I know I'm waking you up, but you know, you put it on the shelf and I didn't want you to, so I'm telling you, pick up and use this lightsaber. Yeah, this looks quite nice. Space already occupied. Oh, that's debatable. Oh, you mean... Right. Yeah, also, it's just good to see that. Right, so, let's... left click to force use of short lightsaber. Boom, there we go. So, it is now locked. So, hypothetically... Yeah. They shouldn't drop it. Right, so let's do another save just to make sure that is working all right. Yes. You can. Ah, okay, well, last time the rescue animal didn't join us. This time they are joining us. Hello. There you go, Chelsea. Let me just check. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we have got one extra animal. Unfortunately, yeah, Fuchsia is our wandering abomination, I suppose would be the best thing to call her. There we go. Oops, wait. Oh, she's right there. That's it, yeah. Nom 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 nom. You get all the food, all the light, all the companionship, all the things. All you have to do is exist. Unfortunately, Chelsea, you're about to have your giblets removed. Unfortunately. Okay, so let's get over that. Right, so again. Right. Okay, so I was trying to try and get this sorted, right. Okay, I'm not going to install this now. I'll bookmark that. It looks like there's a... Ah, okay. So it looks like there's a works tab I can set up, which is basically like this, but for the bots. Which is might be what I need, but I'm not going to do that now. I'm not going to do it right now because it'll just take ages. Gonna have to reload everything and all that. I can't be bothered. And it gives me time to do it tomorrow. Could also be because the other bots are working on everything else, so. Oh, what's this going on? Right, here we go. Right, Mishinto. Right, now what you're gonna do, you're gonna use your lightsaber on this warg, remember? God, the speed these things move at is ridiculously fast. I mean, I get there in a frenzy, but still. Oh, there we go. Okay, lightsabers are pretty good. That's an obvious thing, but to be fair, our boy here didn't have. I mean, he's like, okay, so yeah, he's about half that. He doesn't have any armor, and to be fair, he doesn't have any Jedi skills or abilities. So, I think what we need to do is we need to get. Actually, can I change his? Can I put a note in his bio? I cannot. Shinto. Title. Oh, there you go. Yeah, we'll give him the title of Jedi. Oh no, what's the oh, what's it called? Oh, I'm in a brain fart. Apprentice Jedis. There's a name for them. Before they become proper Jedi Knights, and I can't remember what they're called. I want to say Padawan? Is that right? It is Padawan. Okay, we'll go with that. Yeah, Padawan. We'll call him Jedi Padawan. There you go. Jedi Padawan. I don't know why it's just like... I saw the word Padawan and it was like... Huh. No, that can't be it. But no, apparently it was. There we go. Yep, and of course Mishinto's bleeding all over the place, but that's fine. And he will be healed. And that's actually going to be a good way of keeping track of what I want them to be. So yeah, we need to get a... Oh, do we have a Psycaster? Because if we do, we can make him into a proper Jedi right now. We do not. Right, okay, let's actually just check for pawns as well. And search the whole map. It's like, yeah, it's going to be a pickle, but, you know, it's one of those. Has to be done. Magic capsules. Now, so we need a... I can't remember the exact name of it in the game, but basically it's a thing that gives you psychic powers. The psychic... I think it's called a psychic formula or something like that. And the way this game treats supernatural abilities is they all come under the same umbrella. So you have the Warhammer 40, Warhammer 1000 ones. In fact, I'll kind of show you. Yeah, Psychos. Here we go. So yeah, we need to get that. So then we can have Dark Side, Force Sensitive, Jedi Training, Lightsaber Combat, Light Side abilities, Sith Sorcery, and Telekinesis. I mean, although technically speaking, you know, Dark Side and Sith stuff is kind of the same, they have slightly different. You know, this is more sort of like the difference between like a Force user and a Dark Side Force user and a Sith. This is sort of your generic grey, you know, Force Sensitive. Here you have, you know, Jedi Training, and here you have Light Side, so that's your good stuff. And then you have Lightsaber Combat and Telekinesis, which is, you know, you can combine them however you want it to. So you could have somebody who is a Dark Side user with Lightsaber, or you can have somebody who's Force Sensitive with Light Side abilities, and you can just chop and change them. Excuse me. Yeah, this is the... Yes. Yes, psychic abilities. Yes, we're putting that in there. So yeah, that's something we need to keep an eye out for. Is basically a psychic implant, which I think we can do when the you know, the local Empire players. It's not the Empire, just Empire. Turn up for their to see if there's any tribute we're willing to give them. If we give Mishinto the the task of doing that, they will give him like a psychic awakening, so to speak. So that's another way of doing it. Problem is you can't really control when those events happen as such. Right. Okay. So let's make a copy of one of those, and we'll put that there, on there, and one there for now. And we'll link all these up. Okay, and we'll go to storage, clear all, and what's it? We want to have. We'll set this to important. So looking at the chunks, it would be now. We don't want the chunks. Well, we do kind of want the chunks. We want. Where's it gone? Bastille bulb chunks. Yep. And what's it called? Is it called? No, it's not called Carlstone. What's this called? This is called blocks. That's what it's called, right? So we'll have. Yeah, we'll put all the stone blocks in there for now. I'll get these cleared out as much as possible. Alright. So yeah, we are just in the another steel bottleneck, unfortunately. So I need to get that sorted, because that's going to be what's going to cause a lot of issues in the future. If we can't get that sorted now. Because everything needs steel. Practically, well, not everything, but for my purposes, practically everything. So I'm going to leave that running for a moment, and I'm going to quickly check again to see if I can figure that out. What's causing this? Well, not what's causing this. How can I speed up the process? Okay, so I want Rimworld Polybots. Yeah, it's looking like the miscellaneous. Oh, hello, we got there. Oh, we've got a shuttle. Oh, hang on. I need to switch over to this. Shuttle has arrived. Oh, okay, it's for the prisoner, right? Okay. For just because I find it amusing, Shinto's basically going to be our security dude. I can put him onto the training thing, right? Okay. You know what? Yeah, let's do this. I like that. Jedi Padawan. Oh, that's really freaking cool. Incapable of caring and artistic. Oh, no. He's a Jedi. He doesn't have any attachments. It's not that he doesn't care. Although, as it's been pointed out quite a few times, attachments is okay. Sorry, attachments is bad. It doesn't mean Jedi have to be celibate. Just technically can't have attachments, according to their rules. So you can get there and get jiggy, that's fine. But yeah, no no falling for them. Right. Okay. Oh, here we go. So we have the LTX. Oh. The arcade nullifier. Oh, we've got some good. I forgot about this stuff. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's get this. Haul urgently. Haul urgently. Haul urgently. And haul urgently. There we go. Oh, and of course, the isolinear. processor, because that's oh, we've got a gene pack. Yeah, that needs to definitely be hauled urgently. Oops, you gonna go? Let's see what's in that one. A butterfly fish libido. Oh my. Pollution stimulus. Okay, it's gonna be good if we ever get any pollution. Which I hope not. Large stomach. Cat's dish gene need to eat less frequently. Oh, that's good. That is good. I've got a feeling that's like an all-in-one pack as well. It's like you install that, they get all three of them together. Come on. Can someone be there? Chelsea our camel is healed after her Orison. So yes, I will add to the thing that sets, mods. Robot mods. Oh, you know what I mean. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Okay. Yeah, why? Okay, that's really weird. Because I know I've had them working in this before. Why are they not working now? That's what's making my brain twitch. Okay, let's just put them for unrestricted for the moment, see what happens. Okay, and yeah, they go off there fine. Okay, now this... That's really weird. Very, very weird. Yeah, I'm going to have to think again. It's not game breaking, but it's like, it's not doing what I'm expecting it to do. This might just be me like, oh no, I have to do this X, Y, and Z. I freely admit that. This game's pretty complicated. Sorry, not complicated. No, it's complicated. In depth. So there's a lot of things interacting that are like, wait, does this do this? Does this do that? And having that all over the place can be. What are you doing, you daft cat? Right, so that's doing that, yeah. So yes, we have the thing that we can help heal the animals with now. I'm trying. I think I said I was going to put it down like in the bottom corner or something, but it take. Let me just see how much room it takes up first of all. Make sure all that stuff's been picked up first. It looks like it has. Yeah, it's all been picked up. Right. So looking at this, how much room does this take up? Oh, that's a beefy amount of steel. But to be fair, that does allow me to okay, vet pot method. That allows me to basically deal with any sized animal. Okay, so yeah, that's up to large. No, that's like no, that's above large. That's up to large. That's up to that's below large. So yeah, I'll get myself mixed up. Large is the medium sort of thing. That's below large. That's above large. Right. So if I'm gonna do it, I'd want it to be like that, and that would take up that amount of space. So that would actually fit quite nicely there. But the problem is, it would need to have a wall around it as well. But I mean, it could technically fit in one of these quarters, but maybe? Question mark? Or I could put it there. I could put it there, and I was looking for something to put in this chamber. That actually does make a bit of sense then, because it's like, I mean, granted the entrance, I know, I'd like to actually have this point more towards that, but whatever. But that could work. That could work. That could fit in there. And then if the animals do get injured, even like, one... No! No, I know where it can go. I know where it can go. It can go down here. And we can put it like its own little area. Like, say, right, I don't know, maybe like right... No, because that's to be for the humans. This would be for the hybrids and stuff like that. So yeah, it could fit in quite nicely there. And then it gives them room for expansion for other bits and pieces there. Plus I can always expand this down if I need to. Same for this area. Yeah. Okay, so once we get the steel situation... Oh, I'm not like... Oh yes, because of this, this. Alright. Come on. Okay. Again, I'm trying to watch to see why that's doing that, but I think what I might do is I might end things about 8:30 tonight, rather than sort of 9 like I have been, so I can install and test that mod, the work one, see if it works, see if it clashes with anything. Mainly because I know there's a way I can do it, and I know there is a thing you can do to sort of set it all up, but it may just be something I've not set up properly. Like I say, it's... Hey, let me just find Honeydew, see if I can do that. Okay, so where's our bot? Where's our boy Honeydew? Right, okay. So let's put him back to the quarry one, yeah. Yep, done that one. Yep. Show this area for animals. Yep. Yeah, let's switch him over back to the quarry, see what happens. Okay, so he'll follow him. He's going to go over here. Goes over here, goes over to there. And then just goes straight back to his pod. Right. So he's not actually mining. Right. Okay. Alright, went back onto unrestricted. Yeah. Oh, there it is, down the bottom. There it is, right down the bottom. Mine a quarry for resources. Okay. So... I knew I'd seen it somewhere. So why is he not mining the quarry? That's do a quick save. Again, let's have a look at this. So let's bookmark that so I don't lose it. I'm starting to turn into Squidward. Okay, let's just look on the... Yeah. No, that's not what I'm after. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to try and sort this out now. So yeah, I'm gonna end things early now because this is starting to not bug me, but there's something I personally am doing wrong. I've flicked a setting in the mods that I shouldn't have done. No, I'm trying to concentrate. No, behave. No. So yeah, I'm gonna end things a little bit early, not because I'm feeling bad, but I've got to think this is gonna be one of those ones I need to just sort of concentrate fully on, which doesn't help with the cat being a pain in the butt. So yeah, this will be one of those I'm gonna, 100% brain power to it, and I know I can sort this out. But the problem is, it means I'm gonna have to install a mod, which means I have to read everything, and it's gonna take ages to do it, and it's gonna be boring. And by the time I figure it out, I probably would have been, time for me to end anyway. And honestly, I'm just a little bit tired. It's been a slightly stressful day. Not as bad as yesterday, but still sort of thing, unfortunately. May the chief executive and all the people on the board of Thames Water, may they sit on a D4 for the rest of their lives. Don't even get me started on those individuals. And so yeah, that's just annoyed me. And anybody who is up to date with things in the UK at the moment will probably understand why I'm really freaking annoyed with them. But I'm not going to get stressed. I'm going to be a good boy. Ironically, getting this sorted out will probably be a lot easier for me. A lot of stress for me. So yeah, we'll be back with this tomorrow, and don't be at all surprised if things have progressed a little bit, because I'm going to probably need to keep the mod running the game running for a little while, just to make sure things are working the way I want to. But I will try not to have any major events. Well, I say try. There's not much I can do about that. But yeah, back with this tomorrow, and obviously we will be continuing our Spy Family watch this week as well. And there's some good episodes coming up with that. There's some really good episodes. But for now, and have a good night. Night.